Hello everybody, Kevin here aka Program. Today I bring you a first impressions of ICY, Journey to the White Wasteland. What I plan on doing with this is just creating a quick 30-minute, like 25-30 minute video of the initial part of the gameplay, just to help you guys get an understanding of what the game is about, and hopefully from there you can decide if this is worth picking up. And if you want to wait for a more thorough review, you can always wait until we post our complete review of the game, which will come out sometime in the future. But for now, let's go ahead and get started and see what this game has to offer. Okay, so it looks like we start off in character creation. So let's see what all these traits do. Body represents the overall fitness of the character. It affects overall HP, how much weight can be carried. Okay, so I think we're gonna just keep everything about even. This represents how smart, cunning, and clever the character is. No, I think we're gonna favor brains over bronze, so let's do that. And we do want, yeah, this is a word, charisma, social attitude. So I don't think we're gonna be very strong. I'm hoping that we have someone else to worry about that for us. But we're gonna keep those two at 4 and strength at 2. So I think speechcraft we're gonna want to upgrade. You can see we have 40 experience, and this goes up as we bring it up. As we increase it, the cost goes up. You know, pretty standard for RPGs. Intimidation, that sounds fun. The skill of using violence and threats to persuade the others. Yeah, we're gonna be all talk, no bite whatsoever. Hopefully that can protect us. We're gonna be good at exploring and scavenging. We're gonna get that at 4. Since we don't like using, we don't want to be in hand-in-hand combat, we're gonna use bow and arrows. And we might be decent at hunting too. So let's go ahead and bring up hunt a little bit. There we go, that's perfect. And let's put 1 into exploring, because why not? Okay, so what do we want to look like? I think there's not that many to choose from. I mean, we can go female, but now let's use this guy right here. That seems decent enough. Okay. And as you can tell, this is a text-based game, so you're gonna be hearing me talk throughout the whole thing. So hopefully you enjoy my voice. It has been 2 years since you lost your memory in a freak snowslide incident. Your saviors that day are now your nomad family. Today is a day like just like any other. You are out hunting in the forest with your companion and good friend, Jerome. You wake up into the woods, surrounded by the snow and ancient trees. A cold wind is blowing on your face, and you suddenly feel that your arms and your legs are chilled to the bone. You feel a gentle touch on your shoulder. It's Jerome that woke you up. The bait you set up 2 hours ago finally lured a beast. Wake up! We have some prey in sight. He smiles at you and keeps talking. Come on, don't be lazy, wake the fuck up. Oh, yeah, warning, there's some mild language in this, I guess. But yeah, before we keep going, it seems like I like the artwork in here. I mean, it's not, you know, eye-popping, beautiful, you know, but it sets the setting pretty well, I think. You still feel confused, and the white glowing snow dazzles you, but you soon manage to get up on your feet. The old man is watching you with a friendly smile, just waiting for your brain to start working again properly. Okay, so it looks like we do have choices, so that's always good. I like choose your own adventure type things. Just give me a second, I can barely feel my legs. Be quick, we don't want to watch our dinner running away. Look at that majestic deer. Today might be our lucky day. We'll see. Let's be quiet. The deer gets closer, lured by the bait you placed some hours ago. It's a truly majestic beast, and it could provide food for several days. Several days. So do we have enough stats to shoot this deer? You know what, let's go ahead and try. And this is a good way to test to see how much we need in each stat to effectively do some of these actions. Jerome smiles at you and lowers his bow. It's all yours, but if you miss, I may shed some not-so-manly tears. You slowly draw your bow, pointing the arrow directly to the deer's head. You hold your breath to stabilize your aim, and then shoot. It's a perfect shot, and the deer falls on the snow with a muffled sound. Okay, sweet. So, I think we put 4 in hunting? Yeah, so that's a good amount. Nice fucking headshot, you see. That's why I wanted you to come with me. Let's go grab our dinner. Jerome starts walking towards the deer's carcass. You get closer to the deer. The majestic beast is dead, and it will provide days of food to your family. Let's get our dinner home. He looks up at the sun. It's not even noon. Hector will have something else for us to do, you can be sure of that. You tie the deer to a strong pole and you head back to the camp. Jerome talks all the way back, still a little excited about what you're bringing back. Okay, so it looks like this is the main menu, or the main map. So, yeah, since they do give us a map option, here's I think where we have to go. So I'm guessing we'll have different options and it'll allow us to possibly explore and things, so that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and take a gander at all this. Okay, so this diary gives us all the quests, it looks like. Player, we can see all of our stats. Yeah, so we're at 4 hunting. Here's our party. So we see we have 7, 5, and 3, so let's not get in melee combat. And here's our inventory. We have some lockpicks, and a crowbar, and nothing equipped. Can we go ahead and, let's equip the crowbar, and, I guess the lockpicks will stay. Can we put them anywhere? No. Okay. We kinda need a bow though, that would be nice. Oh, we do have a gun. Why do we have no bow? That's not okay. I want a bow and arrow. So we have nothing equipped. That's good that we came over here. Okay, so these are grenades. Okay, so... Okay, we can't click on those. Oh yeah, it just lets us free them. That's good to know. You're able to see the tents of your camp from a distance. You follow Jerome and then drop the deer on the ground. Okay, so you have to click on here, or on the text box in order to progress. Well, we are going to eat fucking deer for dinner. Jerome smiles and puts his hand on your shoulder. Okay, that's... The cursing at first was okay, but it seems like it's getting kind of excessive now. Well, well, well. Suddenly, Jerome appears behind you. You brought back a week's worth of food. Jerome, where are the others? You see Hector coming out of his tent. He doesn't seem to be too well. They're hunting south of here. You know Irma. She can't simply stand doing nothing. Okay? You don't seem to be very well, Hector. I'm fine, I'm fine. Hector coughs a couple more times before speaking again. It's just a cold, it won't kill me. Well, this deer isn't going to chop itself into pieces. Let's get started and maybe we'll have time for another run. Let me do that. I'm stuck here anyways. My ankle still hurts and I'd rather not walk around. Go for another run. Try to get as much food as possible. There's a long road ahead and I don't want to lose time every fucking day hunting. Let's stock up on some food now while we can. Jerome looked at the sun. We have time, so I guess we can go for another run. It doesn't seem like we have another choice. No, we actually don't. But at least we always have so much fun. Jerome seems like a character. Come on, let's go. You take the lead this time. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back to another run and get some more food. I mean, the fact that we already have a week's worth, let's go ahead and go for a month, I guess. You can never have too much food. I mean, besides the fact that we get so much to the point where it starts going bad, but let's not talk about that. In order to start hunting, into a forest area and press the hunt button in the right corner. Hunt. You are in a dark area of the forest where the vegetation blocks most of the sunlight. Okay, so this is interesting. Quickly scavenge the area, takes up to 2 hours and increases the risk. Scavenge the area, take up to 4 hours. And carefully scavenge the area, takes up to 6 hours and decreases the risk. So I don't want to increase the risk already, so let's go ahead and just go, medium. Okay. You see a small group of boars in the distance. Use bow and arrows to kill? Yes. You successfully kill the boars. Well, that's good. A boar suddenly growls and charges in your general direction. Try to take it out with an arrow? Oh, dang. An arrow doesn't kill the boar, but makes it turn to another direction. Okay, here's a typo if if you guys are watching this. Here's one typo in the first hunt. Unless I'm just reading it wrong. An arrow doesn't kill the boar, but makes it turn to another direction. Makes it run to another direction? Makes nothing. Okay, so we got some hides, it looks like. Oh, should we have just taken everything? I think we messed that up. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we're good. Okay, so I guess we're just going back. Finally, I really need some rest. Yeah, that voice is hard. You take a glance at the camp. Your companions are talking and taking care of the dinner. Looks like everyone made it back safely. Jerome approaches you. So, how did it go? Really good. It seems like today is a lucky day. Come near the fire. Dinner is almost ready. You are needed for tomorrow. Hector seems to be eager to move as soon as possible in the morning. You take your seat near the fire while the others greet you. Irma, Jerome's wife, starts giving plates of cooked meat to the group. Let's all be thankful to our hunters for the meat we're about to eat. Hector calls after speaking. Will you tell us where we are headed? Not too far from here. Tomorrow we'll go scavenging in a town nearby. I hope to find something useful for our upcoming travels. No, I mean, where are we going to end up after the long run? Where will we spend the winter? We'll travel south, far from any common route. We must get away from the plains. Hector coughs again. The plains are becoming dangerous, and I'm not talking about all the bandit activity. There are rumors about more and more red horsemen swarming around here. Ooh, red horsemen, I wonder what those are. Well, what does it mean? I'm tired of traveling without a purpose. We have always stayed in the plains. Why should we travel to unknown lands? Don't worry, it's all snow and cold just like here. You didn't miss anything special. Oh, not sure who this guy is. I don't care what we do. If the plains have become that dangerous, we should probably leave. It sounds like a good idea. I won't put my children at risk knowing without a reason, and traveling away from any known route is a huge risk. Especially when the only thing we know is that we're going south. So I wonder what we should do. I can't even know where we're going. No, I don't think we should blindly follow. Yeah, it would be nice to know a little more of what's ahead of us. There's no need to worry about that. We already been south of here. Jerome looks at you, and you should remember that as it as it is where we found you. That's not enough. We need a decent plan if we want to survive the winter. Exactly. It will be a hard winter if we have to spend it walking on the mantle. I don't want to do that. I have two children. Hector seems quite annoyed. I already said that the plains are becoming dangerous. You don't want the Red Horseman clan to attack us and enslave the survivors, do you? It's better to walk on the mantle for the entire winter than face them. The sooner we run away, the safer we will be. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out what to do. If the plains are actually becoming that dangerous, we have no other choice than to run away. And that's what I thought. I am not eager to walk on unknown routes either, but at least we won't have to face the Red Horsemen. Am I the only one with a working brain around here? We'll be running into the unknown! The unknown is better than certain death. At this point, this is the safest choice. Wait, should I use this one? Now I'm just like changing my opinion, but he does make good points. I don't think we should stay here. You're just afraid of what you don't know, but we can't risk all of our lives only because you're scared. Of course I am. You're asking me to put my entire family in danger. Do as you like, but I already know we all regret this. Irma goes inside her tent before giving anyone the chance to say anything. So it seemed like in this scenario there was no way to make everybody happy, so that I like that. I don't like having one choice that makes everyone proud. I don't feel like there was any way to not upset somebody, and I would rather her than Jerome or what's his name, the chief. I'll talk to her. I'm worried too, but facing the Red Horseman scares me even more. She will understand eventually. Hector coughs a little more before replying. Oh yeah, Hector. I don't want to piss off Hector. I hope so. I don't want to discuss this ever again. Nothing of importance happens during the rest of the evening. You eventually go to bed to prepare yourself for the next day. You wake up in the morning, hear some voices outside. Hector and the others are preparing the plan for the day. Okay, people. Now we will spread out in pairs and search for anything useful in that small town over there. Especially be on the lookout for any tools. Irma will stay here with the children and guard our stuff. If anything happens, you scream. I will go with Jerome. Goran, you will stay with Mark. Hector turns to you. And you will go with Dimitra. I hope it won't be a waste of time. Goran puts on his backpack. I'm tired of seeing only empty buildings. Is there something in particular that we need? Tools and anything you can sell or use, but I won't complain if you bring back an assault rifle. Is there anything we need to know about this place? It's a little ancient town, so there's lots of buildings. I hope to find something to scavenge, something left behind. I think that's fine. Demeter nods at you. I'll follow you. No, I don't know. She looked kind of BA. I'll follow your lead. I don't know if that's her voice, but okay. Let's see if we have any no experience. So, I'm surprised that the first boars that we killed didn't give us experience. Okay, so let's go ahead and explore this town. Tutorial scavenge. To start scavenging into an area and press the scavenge button in the right hand corner. Okay. You find a small town. Quickly scavenge the area. So let's do the middle one again. You find a little police station. It appears to be completely locked up. We do have a lockpick. Okay. You successfully managed to open the door and you're able to explore the building. Ooh, so, okay, let's just take everything. That's fine. Okay, that was simple enough. So yeah, the fact that they have that, the options to just go to different places and then choose what you're gonna do there, seems like this is gonna be very open to how you spend your time and resources. So for me, I'm not a huge text-based adventure gamer, and choose your own adventures. Like I've been kind of getting into them more. If you want, you can check out my Long Live the Queen Let's Play and on the channel. Like some of them are actually really good, and I like the direction that this one's going. So far, it's not completely, boring. And besides the couple typos and stuff, I'm not too upset with how this is turning out so far. I'm getting interested to continue playing. After a couple hours, you manage to reach the others at the camp. Jerome spots you from distance and greets you by raising his hand. You can see the sadness on his face. Wait, his face? Did I read that right, or did I say her face? I don't know. Wait, what's going on? That's not easy to say. Jerome takes a deep breath. Hector is badly sick. He passed out a few hours ago, and he's now in his tent, barely able to breathe. Oh, dang. How is this possible? He didn't seem that sick. He's a proud bastard. He probably endured as much as he could. You see Jerome coming out from Hector's tent, his face painted with suffering. Oh yeah, because we came back. Okay. My bad. Disregard my... As far as you know, he and Hector have been good friends for a long time. People gather around Hector's tent as Mark finally asks about him. How is he? Is that the same moment Irma comes... Oh, in that same moment Irma comes out of the tent. Jerome sighs. It's over. We couldn't do anything. Holy fuck, you didn't even... Why didn't he say a thing about his health? You know, Hector. He wanted us to get away from the plains, and he didn't want anything to stop us. Jerome stays silent for a few moments, and then he raises his head and speaks again. I will prepare the body for the funeral. You should go and take a break. People scatter around while Jerome comes near you and sighs again. You two are now alone. I met Hector more than 20 years ago, and yet he said nothing. Not to anyone. Not to me. He just died, leaving a mess behind. Tomorrow we'll need to vote for a new leader, and it will be a mess. Everyone will discuss. I bet Irma will go crazy again, screaming and threatening people. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say nothing. He's not the first friend to die. I'm lucky to be old, but hopefully I won't see another friend's funeral. I need to be alone. Call me when Jerome has finally finished with the cry. Jerome walks away and sits alone not too far from the camp. After some time you are called by Demetra. Everything is ready for the funeral. Everyone gathers around a big stack of wood. After making sure that everyone is there, Jerome throws a lit torch on the pyre, which slowly starts to burn, shrouding Hector's body in a dance of bright flames. Jerome has a sad face and says nothing. He just stands in the front of the pyre and stays there even after everyone else is gone. You're tired and you proceed to your tent, hoping to get a decent night's sleep. but a terrible scream wakes you up in the middle of the night. You see strange light through the fabric of your tent, and hear the noise of claws stomping the ground. You hear guns firing as well. You are under attack. Oh dang. A lot just happened. This escalated very quickly. During the night, your group gets attacked by mysterious bandits. Okay, party, player HP, group HP, morale. Engage the enemy in a melee fight. We want to fall back. Enemies receive 0 HP and 0 morale points. Group receive negative 49 HP and 10 morale points. Okay, we got hit hard. You get pushed away from the first line and 2 enemies move towards you. Use your bow to take them down. The arrows miss the enemy and land far away from your target. Ah, dang. The arrows miss the enemy and land far away. Use bow to take out them. There we go. Ooh, I think we just died. Enemy receives negative 24 HP and negative 5 morale points. Okay. You feel weak and aching, and you try to crawl on the ground, but with each movement, you feel the pain all over your body. You try to stay awake, but soon your willpower weakens and you pass out. After that, there is only darkness. You don't know how long you stay unconscious. Strange dreams populate your rest. Dreams of a different place, a different time. You see a shiny tower going towards the sky. Technology you've never seen in the white wasteland. Technology belonging to an ancient world which fell apart. During the dream you hear a familiar voice. It's Jerome, and he's calling you, asking you to wake up. You finally realize you're dreaming, and this sudden consciousness brings you back to the waking world. Oh, I thought I just died. Hey, wake up, are you okay? How long have I been unconscious? Just some hours, don't worry. You didn't miss anything good, or see anything good. You look around, the morning sun blinds you at first, and then you're able to see that you and your mates are sitting on the ground, tied. You're not the only prisoners, and there are other people that seem to share your condition. Armed bandits are guarding the area, and you can see many tents scattered around, and it's difficult to understand how many there are. Running away from them won't be easy. They have guns, and everything else they need to keep us in our place. You will never escape. We tried. There are too many. We have horses, they have horses and guns, and if they want us alive, I fear we will all soon become slaves. Now that they have to keep their eyes on more people, and it won't be hard for us to find an opening. I won't be beaten again just because someone of you wants to do something that stupid. That's weird wording. They'd beat all of us, Joseph, but what should we do? Just wait here to be sold as slaves? Long story short, we tried to run away during the night, they found us and beat the shit out of us. End of the story. I won't just give up my life to that scum. Unless you have a freaking genius idea, I'd like to not get beaten again too. Screw you, I'd rather die than be a slave. We're leaving, I don't know how, but we're leaving. The stranger smiles slightly. Sure, I'm really curious to see what you would do. A bandit approaches you and starts screaming, Shut the fuck up, all of you. We're moving now, prepare yourself, it's going to be a long walk. You and all the other prisoners start walking with your hands tied along the bandits' caravan. They constantly watch you and you're unable to find a way to break free. Day after day you become resigned to your destiny. The bandits constantly watch over you and don't even allow you to talk among the others. You barely get to know the ones who share your destiny. Carlos and April are a couple, and they were in the same group of Joseph when they got attacked and kidnapped. There's a young girl, Eva. She seems sad and never speaks. The only thing you're able to discover is that the bandits killed her family. But finally, after walking for several days through the right plains, something happens. The bad thing is that it doesn't look like something good. Not at all. You see 3 people peacefully approaching the bandits. They don't look like common survivors. Even the bandits who assaulted you, despite their good resources, are not that well equipped. Polished and shiny weapons, high-tech equipment. All the bandits look at those 3 people with reverence and awe. You never saw someone so well equipped walking on the white wasteland. A feminine voice comes from one of those masked soldiers. Proceed with the test and let's move on. We have no time to waste. I'm sure they're good for your needs. Some prisoners are young and healthy. They are perfect for your needs. The woman slowly turns to face the bandit and stands still for a couple of seconds in an intimidating silence. We'll see. They approach you and the other prisoners and start using medical equipment to take some of your blood. They take a sample from each one of you. They go away and after some minutes they come again. The mysterious woman looks at Jerome and Irma and then nods at her 2 companions. Take those 2 and their children. They're the only ones we're interested in. Do what you want with the others. We have no use for them. They walk away, bringing Jerome, Irma, and their children with them. Jerome tries to stand up on his feet and protest, but he gets kicked in the stomach and falls to the ground. The mysterious strangers leave, taking your companions with them. While they disappear into the mist, the bandits give you the order to get on your feet and start walking. You're not walking, but just like the other day, with armed guards all around you. When you hear the bandits shouting, you turn to see what's happening. At least 30 horsemen are charging the bandits, quickly descending from the top of a small hill. They're wearing red. They are the Red Horsemen, feared bandits and pillagers. The bandits start shooting at them, but the horsemen rapidly reaches the position and starts attacking your captors in close combat. Jerome screams before he starts running away. Let's go! Now! You and the other prisoners start running away while the bandits are too busy worrying about their own lives. You keep running away from your captors while you hear bullets going towards you. One of those bullets hits Joseph on the chest and he falls on the ground. April stops running and kneels by her companion's body. Joseph! Joseph, please stand up! You drag April along with you away from the body. While you pull April away from the dead body of her former companion, you hear Carlos's voice. For fuck's sake, run! He's dead! Run! Someone keeps shooting at you, but the bullets pierce the snow around you without hitting anyone. You're too far to be an easy target. You see the entrance of the tunnel ahead of you, and your group starts running towards it. You are getting far away from your captors, who seem to be too busy fighting the horsemen. You take your last look behind you, and you see no one coming after you. The tunnel is quite long, but after a few minutes you finally see the light and the cold wind coming from the outside. You can see the road map, pressing M while traveling around the road. Okay guys, that was crazy. I mean, it started off kind of slow, you know, getting a little bit of character progression, and then boom, everything happened. that was actually really good. That had me, yeah, very intent on what was going on and captivated with the story. And my question, if anyone else that's watching this has already picked it up, if choosing different options completely changed that scenario, like, is there a way to never get captured by them and choose to leave before, you choose to leave in a different way and you're able to avoid all of that happening? And I wonder if there is a different scenario where you get stuck with those captures longer. I'm very interested to know how many different branches of gameplay there are in here. Anyway, I ran a little bit longer than I thought it would. I thank you guys so much for joining. Hopefully this helped you determine if this is a game you want to pick up. And until then, I will see you guys next time.